What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Locals Skate. I am your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know skaters on and off the board. And today we have another local skater in the house, Chris Chamberlin. Thank you for coming down, man.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Yeah. First question I ask everybody is, what city are you repping?
So I'm repping Azusa. A-Town.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a ways, I think, right? From Whittier?
Yeah. A little 605 stretch.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. And second question, how did you start skating?
Oh, man. Okay, so this is going to take me back to elementary school.
Let's go.
Growing up, I was like a rocket power kid.
Okay.
So I did it all. Like, I had the little Foo for Less board with the skateboard and had the handle.
Okay, yeah.
I had one of those, and I had a scooter at one point. Then I got into bikes. But I had a friend, old best friend. His name is Chris. Because everybody from OC, they know me as Christian. So
okay.
I didn't start getting called Chris until I moved out towards the SGV area. Okay. So it was me and him. We're best friends. I still talk to him to this day.
Cool.
But,
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Chris Diello. His older brother, Nick Diello, I think he's pro for a brand for like skating pools and stuff like that in Vert. He's pretty sick.
Cool.
But that's his older brother, so he was skating, and my friend Chris was not skating with me, but like doing all that, the bikes and all that. And then his brother pulled him into skating more. And then after all that, like I seen him skating and a couple other friends, because I grew up in an apartment.
Right.
And they were all skating. I was still like on my stuff, and
right.
I wanted to hang with them more. So
of course,
that's when I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I want to skate with these guys. Like, that looks cool what they're doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. Like, I just would watch them and be like, yo, can I try your board?
Right.
Try to ride it, struggle and all that.
That's dope.
And then eventually, like, I told my mom, I want a skateboard. And she got me one, but I think it was like, I want to say like a Walmart board, like cheap. I remember trying to push, and I would go nowhere.
Yep.
And I was just like,
the whole swap meet one for me, but yeah, same.
Yeah,
same thing.
Dude, it was
all plastic.
Not doing it.
Right.
And then his mom, because his board that he was skating at the time, his brother gave to him.
Right.
But then I believe his mom got him, the old Christmas complete.
Right.
So him being a good friend, he gave me his old setup, and that's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
Shout out to that dude, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris Diello, for sure.
Yeah, because you never know, like, I mean, maybe parents, they don't want to spend a bunch of money, right away on a board.
Yeah.
And if a kid doesn't stick to something, I understand that. But then, if you see the kid really wants it, or somebody really takes interest in something, get them something nice, And then luckily for you, you had a good friend that hooked you up. Yeah,
because I had no idea.
Mostly how, I got started with all just parts. My shit didn't even, look, it wasn't even like all one brand. It was like we called it the Frankenstein back in the day.
Yeah, just
what I mean?
Different stuff.
Yeah, just putting different parts together. But that was just so I can get out and just get going. What was the first trick that you learned? Do you remember?
I want to say a shove it.
Shove it?
Yeah,
okay.
because I struggled with the ollie, but shove it was easy.
Shove it, yeah.
It clicked for me when a friend said, hang your toes on the tail off the board, and then just like nudge it forward and jump forward.
Yep.
So, boom, it instantly clicked for me.
Yeah, you find that little pocket early, and then you learn how to swoop it.
Yeah, that would be my first trick.
That's cool, man. And then did you, what are you, we're going to go with the Jeremy Ray. Are you G-footed or regular?
G-footed.
G-footed.
Yeah, loud and proud. G-footed.
Hell yeah. And growing up, did you watch skate videos?
Yeah.
What would hype you up?
Honestly, my first real video that I ever saw was Almost Round 3.
Almost Round 3? Okay.
Yeah, that was because...
That's like Rodney Mullen, right? That's
yeah. That's around the time Day One versus Rodney Mullen.
Yeah. Cool. Ryan Sheckler was a little kid. His part stood out to me a lot. Song choice and everything, but that was my first real video.
Music has a lot to do with the editing and everything. It can really influence somebody. Yeah, puts an impact. Hell yeah. What's your board setup like today?
So right now I'm riding a 825 hockey.
Okay.
Titanium Independence. They're 149s hollow.
Sick.
Spitfire wheels, lock-ins 55, 99 Duro.
Shit, he knows his stuff.
Yeah. Bronson G3s, the Pedro Pro models.
Mm-hmm.
And then independent cross hardware where it's Phillips and Allen key.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
That's new. Like you can fit both in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Daniel Dominguez for that one because he showed me those bolts.
Those are cool, man. Yeah, because growing up, when I was younger, I didn't really like the Phillips heads, right? Because I was used to the Allen key or the Allen wrench, and then all of a sudden now I don't care anymore. But back then that was like a real thing to me. I felt like the real bolts you had to have an Allen key.
Yeah,
it was weird.
That was a struggle. Like, oh, you got a Phillips? Or like, oh, you got an Allen. Oh, I don't got an Allen key.
Right.
Then you're pretty much donezo, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
How about growing up, favorite skate team or pro?
Man, okay, favorite pro. Honestly, I'd have to say Rob Dyrdek.
Okay.
Yeah, around the time that I had just started skating, his show came out.
Okay.
Yeah,
like the Fantasy Factory one?
No,
or
Robin
the
Big.
Robin Big?
Robin
Okay.
Big, yeah, because I started about the same time.
Dang.
And yeah, dude, like watching him and then seeing Big Black and then like his kind of like hip hop, you know, kind of carried himself.
Right.
Appealed to me because I was really into that.
I love
like,
that.
I was bumping like Snoop Dogg, Blue Carpet Treatment. Like,
oh, that's a good album.
Yeah, dude.
Sir.
So it just,
Yep.
yeah, his swagger
That
and everything.
whole thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, because he had Big Black with them to handle security. He hired security to handle security, which I thought it was a dope move. You know what I mean? Like especially for promoting what he was doing.
Yeah,
like he was just a hype dude, and he was just like he was always on point, and he had sick trick selection too, man.
Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek was fun, man, and the show was rad. Yeah, on MTV, man.
Yeah, hilarious. Like it was a good show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then when he opened up the Fantasy Factory, that was like,
dude, I always wanted.
I wanted to go too.
So
that was like
bad.
A goal for me, kind of like to try to find it.
I was like, man, I want to be there one day.
If I passed it, I probably would have tried to pull over and go there, but unfortunately, I never went that way, and I never saw the building. So yeah, damn. How about a local skate park?
So growing up, basically, because I grew up in OC, so like. In my beginner phase, my local park was Orange.
Okay.
The block Vans. Indoor, the old Vans.
The old Vans.
Back then, like 2006.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when I moved to the SUV, I guess my local skate park was Irwindale.
How old were you when you were going to that Van skate park?
Ooh, man, I was probably like 10 and a half, almost
10
11.
and a half? Okay.
I was a little kid.
What age did you first pick up a skateboard, do you think?
About the same age, yeah. Because I was
Same
riding
time?
for like about a month before I was like ready to go to a skate park, you know?
Jeez, man, if I was already ready to go to a skate park after picking up a skateboard, we didn't have that option. My option was that outside jamming down the hills, maybe this driveway I have, but tricks didn't really come in for the 90s, and my friends showed me like virtual reality or what's the other one? Welcome to Hell is another one that I was watching. Man, dude, that really changed everything for me, where I wanted to actually learn to skate.
Yeah.
And you, what video did that for you? Would you say that besides the Rob Dyrdek one, or
like a video that
like a skate video that maybe came out that?
Honestly, I saw I forgot what video it was, but I saw Chris Cole because this was towards high school was when I started taking skating serious, and I can't remember exactly, but we watched it at a friend's house, and
that's cool.
I just remember seeing his part, and I was like, this guy's dope, and that inspired me to actually learn tricks, because for a while it was just a thing I would ride around.
Right.
Didn't really take it serious until 8th grade, almost high school. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's the same time for me, about 8th grade, maybe summer going to high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That's cool. And shout out to all the pros that fucking put in their work to inspire all of us to get on the way. Yeah, to get us on a skateboard and stuff like that.
That part.
How about a local skate shop?
So my local skate shop is Pawn Shop.
Pawn Shop?
Yeah, Pawn Shop Skate
West
Co.
Coast?
Shout out to them. Yeah,
Okay.
they've been looking out for me since I was a kid.
Dope.
Before, I was going to utility back then. Yeah.
Okay.
I would always pop up there. That was when I was because I had a strict dad and everything, so I couldn't go nowhere. And then by the time I was old enough, I was hanging around downtown Covina, so we would just go post up at utility, just to be in the skate shop, be in the mix, and then run into some of the people that were older doing their thing, see them at South Hills and stuff, and then eventually some of those people I knew came along to make pawn shops. So already I was rocking with pawn shop from the beginning.
That's
and
cool. That's always
skating
cool.
a little curb in front.
That's cool to always start with something when it just begins.
Yeah.
When it just begins.
And
yeah.
I was broke as a kid, you know, like $12 allowance. Like, I couldn't afford a board. And when I couldn't afford stuff, like, you know, shout out to Jake Running, because he would always, like, hook me up when I couldn't afford stuff. Or I can't remember everyone's name, but even whoever else was back then, you know, like, they would help me out when they could. And
that's cool. Yeah, they see the passion, and then and especially if you're progressing and stuff like that, a lot of people, you know, you get a lot of help, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely.
That's cool. What about local skate park nowadays?
Azusa Park.
Azusa Park?
Memorial Skate Park.
Okay.
Yeah,
what do you guys call it?
Memo.
Memo, okay.
For short, yeah.
Okay.
If you know, you know. Memo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Memo Locals.
Damn, shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
What about, what's a park like? Tell the people out there, because I've never been there.
Okay, so it was a park that used to be really active, but it's calmed down a lot. We used to have a helmet guy there. Okay. He, you know, I believe from time change, you know, when it gets darker later, to that whole time he'd be there like 3 to like 6 o'clock. So basically the whole rundown was like, you either get there before 3, you gotta hop the fence, and then skate, and then once he comes at 3, you're out, gotta wait. And then after 6, that's like when active hours, everybody used to come, pull up, it'd just be popping, everyone's just doing their thing.
Lights there too?
No lights.
No lights?
That's another struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have lights. So once it's dark, I mean, there's like the street lights, you know, so it keeps like the flat bar lit, so you could skate the flat bar.
That's kind of cool.
But that's pretty much as far as it goes. And then now, I guess after the pandemic, they just changed the park to skate at your own risk. That's so cool. Now it's open all day. There's no helmet guy. Yes. You can just pull up and skate whenever. Cops, they know, they've seen us for years. They, even if it is locked and you come in, they don't mess with us anymore. That's like cool. They know we're just there to skate. We're not causing trouble. There's bigger issues in the city of Azusa.
Of course, there's bigger issues in a lot of places, and to be messing with skaters, unless they're actually causing a ruckus or actually doing some damage, then yeah. But unfortunately, like, I've been in situations where, you know, I was skating at maybe like the DMV, and all of a sudden a cop pulls up, and I just got back on the board, you know, and he pulls up and he's like, I thought I told you guys not to be here. And I'm like, man, this is my first day skating again. How are you going to tell me? Like, damn, I didn't know I couldn't skate here anymore. You know? He's like, I thought I told you before. I'm like, look at me, bro. Do I look like a fucking skater you ever seen? You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah, but yeah, dude. That's cool though with the Azusa Park, man. Memo
yeah,
Park,
and that's how we're, because of, like, you know, it's not so strict, we're able to do events with the whole Memo Locals thing. So it's like anyone out there that wants to do events with us, you know, reach out to at Memo Locals. We're always open to do events with you guys.
Yeah, I want to hear more about that, because shout out to whoever or whatever you guys are doing, man. Let us know. Yeah.
So Memo Locals is basically like the way I came about making, you know, coming up. I was inspired by a friend from the Sun Valley area, a Sheldon local. He this was probably, I want to say, like 2013, 14ish, around there.
So it's been a while. Right?
Yeah, he came up with a local park page for Instagram called Sheldon Locals.
Right.
So I was like, like, I kind of slowed down in skating. I was at a point where I wasn't progressing, but I wanted to still be in the loop, you know?
Right.
And I was like, maybe I should make a local page for Azusa, because it doesn't get a lot of love, you know? And I want there's a lot of stuff that goes down there that, like, needs exposure.
Exactly.
So that's when I was like, you know what? Screw it. Like, I talked with a buddy. I said, you know what? I'm going to make a park page, and made the park page. And then from there, that's when I had started getting into filming. I was like, okay, I'm going to need a camera, you know. I had a little cheap Samsung camera. Did my first montage for the park.
We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah. And that was like a whole month process. And then from there, you know, all the locals at the time that were still skating were just pushing it out there. People were following. I was like, okay, this is really becoming a thing. And it just started climbing up from there. Started doing videos. Started attracting the right people to talk about ideas and stuff. Good friend, you know, Gil, connecting with people to make this happen.
Gilly Nugs?
Yeah, Gilly Nugs. Shout out to him.
He was on the show.
Yeah, he connected me with a lot of people. And then
he's actually in the house.
Yep.
I'm alive.
Yep. And then another buddy of mine, Daniel Dominguez, he really like got me on the ball with like coming up with guest video sequences.
Dope.
You know, stickers for tricks when I came out with stickers, like little ideas like that to like make, because I made a YouTube channel as well. You know,
cool
ideas to just push it.
What's
out
that
there.
YouTube channel?
That one's Azusa Locals.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you type up like Memorial Skate Park, we come up. And you'll see like our channel is the Locals with the little pink sticker that we have as the picture.
Yeah. Go follow them, everybody.
I know we did that collab with you one time with Bumtown.
Yeah.
That was dude, you guys took it. You guys brought us in. It was good time.
Yeah. Got a lot of video. A lot of video stuff done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's just like it brings attention to Azusa. You know, I in my opinion, Azusa is a really good skate park. Like, there's some stuff built a little funny, but overall, it's a big, good park. And a lot of people come there and they kill it, and like nobody knows. So that's when I was like,
I haven't been there, but
I
want to go check it out for sure.
Yeah, definitely come out. You know, we're always out there. Everyone's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of a little dead right now. A lot of people haven't been coming because it's cold. You know.
Well, yeah, the weather. Yeah, with the weather.
Yeah,
but
spring, summer, park is popping.
Yeah,
it's a place
I
to
should
be.
Come check it out and see what's up.
That's a fun park, dude.
Yeah.
I like those long ledges in the back.
Honestly,
with that long ass rail.
Yeah, and the transition, it's like if you're high level with transition, it might not be appealing, but if you want to learn some stuff, that's the place. The coping is like super mellow. Yeah, like honestly, that park like bred all my tricks and everything, and I go take it to bigger stuff. That park raised me.
That's
for sure.
You guys got that perfect ledge right at the entrance too, like
the box, the memo box.
Yeah, you can just sit there all day and just rip ledge tricks.
I've learned so much tricks. I've eaten so much shit right there. Like,
dope.
That box is taking care of me.
That's dope, man. And shout out to that page that you started, man, because that's what we do here too. That's why I started this, is where the locals skate, because like you said, sometimes we don't get enough shine as being skaters, so that's what I want to do for local skaters,
Yeah, definitely.
So
push them out there. You know? Hopefully someone makes it out of his
once we start getting some more views, people will start watching more and stuff, and then they'll get to know like I said, a little bit on and off the board. So not just we get to know the skater on the board as well, so it's been fun for me, getting to do this and getting to know people like you, man. It's been cool.
See, there it is, all connection.
It's all connections. Skaters, like they say, skaters supporting skaters, you know what I mean?
Part.
So how about local skate shop? Did I ask that already?
Yeah.
We already went there. Repeat. All right, favorite trick or that you've done?
Would you say like my best, like my highlight, something?
Let's go there if you want.
Okay, because if I were to on the streets, I'm gonna say the biggest thing that like I look proud of myself like to this day is board sliding the 9 rail at Citrus College. Board sliding that, because that was like, I came from like a heavy set background where I was on the bigger side, so I never saw myself doing stuff like that.
Sure.
So when
I'm a big guy,
dude, when I finally dropped the weight and like my agility went up, it started becoming possible, and then it just one day like started hitting similar stuff to it, and was just coming home from Van Skate Park, and I had just hit the little 9 rail they have there. And I was like, this is about the same size as Citrus. Like, I was with my buddy Jarek, I told him like, yo, you down to stop by real quick? Thankful for him being down. Shout out to him for that. And
that's cool.
That was one of my biggest things I look back on. But you boil it down to flat ground. My go-to is 3-flip or tray flip, in other words.
Yeah.
Tray flip. That's my go-to.
That's dope.
Most basic trick, but honestly, it just feels the best.
No, but sometimes, I mean, I still haven't stuck one myself, but but I could form them. It's just all about just jumping on it. Wait till the knee gets good again. Got to get back on the board.
It's such a complex trick. Like I have that better than a kickflip.
Oh wow.
I'll land a tray flip before a kickflip, and less effort.
Dope.
It's funny like that.
Favorite spot?
Oh man. Favorite spot? I'd have to say
maybe even a street. Let's go with the street spot, and then we'll go with the park spot.
Okay. This one is kind of controversial on if it's street or park, because
it's outside of a skate park.
Yeah, I mean it's outside of a skate park, but like it's kind of it's like modified for skating, which would be West LA Courthouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of
okay.
people have controversy on like,
Okay.
oh, is that considered street because it's modified? You know,
Right,
It's not
right.
like the old one.
Right,
Well, I
right.
mean, it started off as a street
That's
spot.
what I'm saying.
I know.
I'm like, I look at it as a street spot, but you know,
Okay,
the talk
yeah.
of it that I
Yeah,
hear.
because the it's
Yeah.
got the, yeah.
But locally around here, I would
Mhm.
say Walnut High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Walnut High School. Those ledges are cool.
Those ledges are fun.
Yeah.
I've had a good.
I'm
I've
so
gotten
glad
to-
they got denobbed.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've all had a sesh there together.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always a good time. You could be there for hours. No one bothers you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not too hard to get in and out of that school
Mm-mm.
either, so it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I rock with that spot.
All right. What about how about a park spot?
Park, like
Yeah. Is there any favorite obstacle in any park that you like?
a regular, like basically like a street, but like it's in the park, you know?
Just whatever. Yeah.
Because if that was the case, I would say I think it's Hacienda Heights Park.
Uh-huh.
It's the one with the block, but they also have like these benches that are perfect to skate.
Hacienda Heights Park is that?
It's the one that you switch
The-
frontside flip that I filmed.
Yeah, it's like a little 3-block,
Mhm.
and then in the walkways, the benches they have metal coping, so they're like the perfect ledges, dude.
They're
Yeah.
bomb.
And then that's the same 10 that P-Rod messed his knee up on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's a cool little park. It's hidden right there, kind of by Julian's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why it's
I don't
really
think
cool.
I've ever been there, huh?
I'm not sure. I think
I don't
you
think
have. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
been a while since
Doesn't
we've been
sound familiar, so yeah. All right.
there. It's been a good minute since we've been there.
All right.
The last time I
Yeah.
was there was the day we filmed.
Yeah, yeah. That was a cool day,
Yeah, dude. I didn't think I was gonna pull it off that quick.
dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, you threw it down that night.
Dude, no, thank you for filming, dude.
No problem. My
All right,
pleasure,
all
for
right.
sure.
How about a dream sponsor?
Dream spot, Nike.
Nike.
I know it's corporate and all that, but dude, like, I don't know,
That's
I
all
just
good.
I rock with their
That's-
shoes and
that-
stuff, you know.
We
Like,
want to get to know what you want. you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I'm heavy on the checks over stripes. I mean, I have some Adidas stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got
Checks
me a little
over
Adidas tracksuit, you know.
Oh yeah.
But-
Oh, who doesn't? I got
Yeah.
one, but I just can't find myself wearing. I don't have no Adidas shoes at the moment. You know.
Yeah.
So I can't see myself wearing the jacket or anything with not the shoes. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of like I can't. Just don't do
Yeah.
that shit.
Honestly, just throw it on and put a Russian accent and call yourself a Gothic boy.
Dude, I got. Tell me why they were joking around with me at my job when I wore that, and I had my chain around the neck part.
Oh, you're gonna be like the mobster from Burt Kreischer's.
Looking like a Russian mobster.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
all I was hearing. I was just ready to stand with the hands, just
say,
ready
yep.
to sell.
Bam. All right. Any other sponsors besides shoes? Like
So let's dive in on this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So for bearings, I would go for Spit
Mhm.
for sure. Board, I'd have to say hockey because
You like that?
yeah, I'm super duper like uber picky with my shapes.
Right.
Right now, that's the only shape. If I ever do come across something similar shape, which
Right.
only thing I could date back to was the old Alien Workshop before they went under.
Okay.
Their shapes are very similar.
Okay.
So yeah, hockey.
Some people use the same board molds, but yeah.
Yeah, I love the fat nose and the small tail. And
Okay,
then just the
okay.
concave is just A1 for me,
Okay.
But yeah,
Hockey?
so board, hockey, trucks, independent of course.
Like
Clothing. Ooh man, that'd be a good one.
You gotta have a clothing sponsor.
Yeah.
Ben Davis, if you're listening, hello.
Honestly, Dickies.
Yeah, you like Dickies, right?
Yeah,
I wear
I would
Dickies.
rock with Dickies, and then,
because they have a skate program.
Yeah.
I don't think Ben Davis does. So,
Actually, they do.
but if they're looking for a cholo on the camera, supporting skaters.
Hey, yeah.
I'm your guy.
And Ben Davis does have a skate program.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Dope.
Hobbies' little brother actually did a shoot for them.
Dope.
Oh, sick.
Dope. Shout out Ben
Yeah.
Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's always been because the pockets are different than the Dickies come this way.
Yeah.
And then the Ben Davis lay
I
flat
want
like
to try
this
out
one.
some Ben Davis. I just
Yeah.
can't find them yet. I
Oh,
haven't.
I ordered them online since
Okay,
I
I
don't,
might have to do
I don't
that
go to
then.
the Compton swap meet anymore.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, they look comfy and heavy duty, so.
Yeah. Let's get into your hobbies.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So off the board is photography,
Mm-hmm.
filming, video editing, and then gym.
Gym?
Working out, fitness.
Cool.
Yeah, rephrase that. And then I got a new hobby. This is discreet. I haven't told too many people about it. Kind of announced it the other day.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my own. I'm trying to start like an own restaurant, but for like macro friendly foods.
Okay.
So it's basically gonna be foods that like. It's going to look like a McDonald's McChicken, but it's going to be the healthy version.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay away from the whole rice and chicken thing for people because obviously that gets boring.
Uh-huh.
And I want to show people you can eat foods that look good and actually taste good and they're actually good for you and can benefit if you're on a fitness journey or you're just trying to lose weight you're just trying to be healthy overall.
I mean, eyes over anything is everything because like people are gonna, if they see it and it looks appetizing, that's what they want. You know what I mean? If it looks bland and like just some healthy food looks bland, sorry to say, but and then you go I gotta eat that, but then if it looks appetizing, you're like I'll handle that all day.
Exactly. Like even myself, I get tired of the chicken and rice, and like that's why like I learned recently like I know how to make the cane sauce, so I made like a Raising Cane's chicken sandwich. Now you go there, it's like probably 800 calories or something like that, you know, and the one I'm making is like 400 and it's just low carb, you know, all that. So
dang. Through, man, because I've been doing that. Like I go there and I'm like, I look and I'm like, really? I want a hamburger and I already got my calories.
Exactly. You get your whole and
so
my goal is to cut that in half. Like I learned how to make recently macro friendly cheesecake.
Okay.
So you know, it's a sweet. It's high protein. It's like 42 grams. 196 calories for just one slice.
Because I don't know what macro friendly means. What does that mean?
It's basically like macros come down to your fats, carbs, and protein.
Okay.
And, you know, it goes even deeper into sodium, all that. But the main thing is fats, carbs, and those things contribute to how your body's going to build itself. Right. So if you're high protein, you're low fats and stuff like that, like you're going to build more muscle, you're going to shed more fat. If you're like high in carbs and high in fats, and it's like, there's good carbs, bad carbs, junky stuff. Right. That's where it sits on you. And this all can tie into your skating. This is the type of stuff that'll make you feel heavy. Right. You know, it has to do with recovery. You're having poor nutrition. You go and roll your ankle. Someone who's fit and all that, they're going to recover way quicker than someone who's just eating junk and not, you know.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. So that's like a huge thing when it comes. And that's why I say like macro friendly. It's going to be friendly and
jeez, I'm gonna
the healthy
get on
way.
That program.
It's gonna be like chicken and rice.
Get my knee already. I've been talking about this knee forever. It's been
diet plays a huge role. Yeah.
When you open up, you gotta send some of that cheesecake over.
Oh, definitely. Stay on the lookout for it. I'm gonna name it. I can't believe it's not junk. Yeah, because it's gonna look so good. You cannot believe it's.
So you got some time, man. This is dropping in March, so. You got some time.
Yeah. I'm already working on my menu, so it's coming soon.
Dope, man.
So be on the lookout for that for sure.
That's another opening day too.
Yeah. I already got the Instagram account made, so I'm just gonna, I gotta get my menu added to that, and I'm gonna start pushing that account out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do, man. You get everything prepared before you get started. So.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we did with this podcast. I try to make sure that everything was available first, all the names and everything. So I didn't want to have any issues. I didn't want to be stepping on any toes out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, trademark and all that can be
it's
really greasy.
Very, yeah. So that's cool, man. Yeah. And with your photography, what else is going on with that? Like
honestly, I've kind of been slacking, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But recently I did get to go out and shoot just some like landscape, or not a landscape, but architectural structure, like around the city.
That's cool.
Actually took the time and sat on my laptop, edited it, and then posted on my photography account.
Oh.
So
you got a few accounts out there.
Yeah, dude, I got Memo Locals, my photography account, which is the photographer Chris.
Okay.
And then I can't believe it's not junk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody go follow that. It's already on, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all there. I just haven't pushed. I can't believe it's not junk yet.
Yeah.
Hey. Sorry, but
you
also have a raving page, right? Like that.
Oh yeah. If you like EDM, dancing, shuffling stuff. Black Chris 66. That's my other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? You're a raver, or what's going on?
Yeah,
with that?
I like to go to the raves and stuff like that. Okay. I kind of slowed down because honestly, like, it's hard to stand for that many. Like, you're at those things for like 8 to 10 hours. My back be killing me. So when I was like years ago, I was doing it, but it's just like EDC type stuff,
You're gonna be like, where are the chairs at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, the other day I woke up and it was cold enough, and then I just saw my back go, and I was like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm retired.
I seen those moves, man. You get down.
Yeah. Honestly, it keeps me feeling young, and the amount of sweat I get,
right.
of doing
it's
all
like
that.
a workout already.
Yeah, my shirts be drenched, so
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, I got my
You'll be
cardio in for the
hopping
day.
out everywhere like that.
Yeah, and then I just meet tons of fun people. Like, the rave scene is pretty fun. A lot
Yeah.
of free-spirited people who just,
for sure.
which reminds me of skaters. We're like free-spirited in our own way. We don't try to fit in with society,
Exactly.
So,
and then we all look out for each other too in the same way.
Yeah, in the rave culture, that's a big thing.
Yeah. That's dope about those kind of those functions, because a lot of times, like, they'll have somebody that's got food there, and they got somebody that's got this, and you could kind of count on people left and right, like if you don't have something, they're like, oh, go see so and so over here, like, damn, okay, cool.
Yeah, and look out for each
You know
other.
what I mean? That's cool.
Yeah.
I've worked at a couple. It's pretty cool. The people are always cool.
Yeah.
You got a couple knuckleheads that pop out every now and
Yeah,
then.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's gonna be that. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, one more account to shout out.
Yeah,
There's
go for
one
it.
more account.
Let's go.
This is from my dog. It's the Frenchie Milo. Yeah, that's my little.
Let's talk about that. You got a pet?
Yeah. That's another thing I do on my spare time. So
okay, and he's a Frenchie.
Yeah, French bulldog.
Sick.
I take him to birthday parties because he's part of a club called the Frenchie Play SoCal.
That's dope.
Yeah, so they do birthday parties and.
Does he hang out
meetups.
with Rudy dog or
Oh, Rowdy?
Rowdy? Is it
No,
Rowdy?
but that'd be cool. Hey,
Yeah.
if you guys want to, introduce,
Yeah.
I'm open to it. Yeah.
Hey, we'll tag him in it. Hopefully
Yeah, my dog
Maybe,
can't skate, but he's
maybe you could take photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's super photogenic.
Maybe
dude.
maybe anytime Rowdy, right?
Yeah.
Rowdy dog is having a birthday party, invite Frenchie
Yeah.
Frenchie Milo.
Yeah, Milo,
Man.
Milo. That's my son right there.
There you go, man. Yeah, dude. I've been wanting to get a pet too, but it's a lot of responsibility and but
Tell me about it.
yeah, but man, I'd love to have a little dude to come home to, and he's like just wagging.
Yeah,
his tail,
that's the
you know
best
what I'm
part.
saying?
They're always excited. You always got
Yeah.
someone waiting for you at home.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope, man. That's dope. Milo, that's cool.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my local hole in the wall bar down the street. Milo's. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I mean, any other questions, you guys? We're kind of winding down here.
So good. Got anything? You know
I know.
that area good.
I do.
That's all good.
So, what made you progress? 'Cause you already know you wanted to be good. You already knew you were good. Like, what made you want to be like, right now I'm trying to dial it in? You know?
Like with my skateboarding.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, when Daniel started coming around.
Yeah.
Because that was like kind of that period where like.
when you went from like you still had really good shit and then you started doing fucking more tech. Like,
Yeah, dude, like that photography stuff, that's when I kind of just like plateaued for a bit. And then Daniel came around skating us and like just watching him and like his mentality and then like just the way he would push me, like that made me progress. And then once I dropped all my weight, that's where it really took off from there.
Yeah.
That's when I was able to jump. I was able to, like, when I fall, I was able to recover quicker. Like, yeah, my agility jumped up and my skating went right with it. Yeah.
Shout out to
I miss-
Dominguez, dude.
Yeah.
That
Miss
dude's a
being thin.
beast.
Dude, he rips.
Yeah.
He's a good guy and he rips.
Yeah.
This
He's a good guy
beast.
and he rips.
You got a question? For the guest videos that you had for the Memo Locals, you had like, proud to mention the Bumtown. You had me. You had like a couple locals, not locals, but you had guests.
Yeah.
That came at the Memo Park, because there's a skate park.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned you wanna resurrect shit.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna, like, who do you plan to bring on in the future? Or
Anybody, yeah.
Yeah, so right now, a guy named Cody, I don't know his full name. I probably do, I just can't remember it right now. But he's from the Monrovia area. He has his own brand called Purgatory. If you go to Memo Locals and you check out the last video I posted, which was the skate contest, he came in third place.
Okay.
So yeah, his Instagram's on there and all that. He's pretty dope. Him and his buddy Victor, I want to try to get them to, as of right now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're listening.
Sorry about that. But what made you wanna, like, start that guest skater at Memo Locals?
Honestly, me and Daniel, we were sitting in a room because we lived across the street from each other, so there was like a little mini conference room. So we were just sitting there, just shooting ideas out, and that's when I was thinking, I'm like, I had seen somebody. I would see people come, that weren't from around the area that would just tear up the park and none of it's filmed. Yeah, and I'm like,
they just go.
Yo, why don't I just like come up? That's when I told him, like, yo, what about a guest video series? And then he liked the sound of it, and I was like, yeah, that'd be dope. And then just
walk up to the guy that rolls up and you don't even know him and be like, hey, can we shoot?
Yeah, literally, like,
especially if he's ripping it up, right?
Literally, because of that, like, I got to skate like Manny Santiago's house.
Oh wow.
Like, cool. If it wasn't for this guest video series, I would have never got to do that.
So that backyard where he has all those, like...
Yeah.
And he actually, like, if nobody knows, he actually took famous places, right? And implemented it in his backyard, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's, like, has the old school... Like, everything's, like to,
based off something.
Yeah, based off a certain area.
That's cool. I've seen the park. I've seen the park in his videos, but I never knew it was based off something like that.
Dude, it's cool. Yeah, he's nice. Like, it was a dude I met. That whole happened because the whole guest video I saw a dude at El Sereno named Angel Garcia.
Okay.
At the time I didn't know who he was, nothing. I just saw he was good. I was like, I should get this guy to come skate Memo.
Yeah.
Went up, introduced myself. We chatted, got exchanged Instagrams, messaged him later, and that's when he was like, yo, like, he was still down to come to Memo, but he was like, you should come skate my park. I'm thinking like, oh, it's his local park, like probably out in this area. Like, yeah, for sure, I'm down. And then he sends me a picture of the backyard, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Manny's park. And he's like, yeah, that's my roommate. Yeah. I guess they knew each other from Puerto Rico.
That's sick.
And he's like, yeah, come skate. I was like, what? Like, it was like a dream, dude. Like, I was like, this is really happening. Like,
that's what's up.
Set it up. Yeah, dude. I went, skated with him and skated with Manny. And
that's dope.
Yeah, dude. Ate dinner at their house. They were real great, like,
Christina
hostess,
Means too? Christina too? Was she there at the time?
No. It was just all the boys.
Right.
Yeah. Got to that day I FaceTimed Dave Paczynski.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Manny was on there on the phone on FaceTime with me. He just passes me the phone, like, here, talk to him. I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, we're here skating, like, try to play it all cool guy on the inside. I'm all fanboy, like, what? This is Dave Paczynski. Like, dude, that whole day was a dream.
Speaking of the devil, I showed up. I played hooky from Mercury a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah?
And I went to LP, and he was there.
Sick.
He was just ripping it.
Dude, I bet.
Like, dude, this guy's a monster.
Yeah.
He's so good, yeah.
But, yeah, that's how the whole guest video started. And it really got real for me when I filmed. I think the first, like, probably one of the first people that was big name, like, for social media platforms that I filmed was Jeff DeCesare.
Okay.
I honestly, on a whim, I just saw him and I was like, I'm going to just message him. I doubt he's going to reply. He's got the blue check mark and everything. He's not going to see my message. Responded, came, we got it done, and I was just like, wow, like, anything's possible.
You never know.
That's where it really
just
started
reach
to click.
Dude, that dude, I'll get it to him. He's one of the most coolest dudes you'll ever meet.
Super cool, super nice.
Time to, like, interact with you.
Yeah.
He's humble too. He's a great skater. I don't know why people, like, just hate on him, dude. He's like, I was like, dude, I don't see you doing double, triple flips down the 10. Come on.
And we're here at Hollywood 16.
Yeah, that dude's cool. That dude's cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
honestly,
him, bro. Yeah.
Big shout out to him because. Yeah, I honestly did not think he'd be down for that.
That's cool, man. Yeah. And I'm sure, like, he'll probably be down to be on the show, too.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would not doubt it.
Yeah. All right. So, we're winding it down now, so we're going to ask a crazy question. But, do we have one?
Lay it on me.
You got any shout outs right now when we think of one?
Oh yeah, many shout outs. So first, shout out to all my locals at Azusa that are holding it down, Shout out to my OG locals that aren't skating anymore but still tuning in or still supporting the movement. Shout out to Pawn Shop, of course. Shout out to Distant Hand. Shout out to 2D Fantasy. Shout out to all you guys for just having me here and making this happen.
Thank you.
Honored to be a part of this. I
appreciate it. Thank you for coming down, man.
Yeah, big time. Shout out to my dog at home. It's the Frenchie Milo.
Yeah, Milo.
Shout out to
watching. What's up, dude?
Yep. You know, about to watch this. Shout out to my lady at home. You know, and just taking care of him, keeping him company while I'm gone.
That's right.
And just shout out to all that. Shout out to skateboarding itself. Thank you, skateboarding.
Also, if anyone watching, you want to come out and do a guest part from Memo Locals.
That part, I'm open to guest videos.
Exactly. I'm gonna shoot out there.
Even if it's just want to get some Instagram clips for the page, or if you happen to go, I'm not there. Tag at Memo Locals, or just DM me the clips on the page. I'll repost them. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Dope.
It's all love,
It's
all love in skateboarding.
That's all love.
Yeah, homie stuff for
all
sure.
All right, I thought of a question right now. I thought of a question real quick. So you liked all that rave stuff. If you were a DJ, what would your DJ name be?
DJ Black Chris 626.
You already had it ready.
Yeah, I used to DJ back in the day.
Okay,
I tried it out for a little bit.
I got one.
All right, what you got?
If you could film any pro skateboarder, who would you film and why?
Paul Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just the way he carries himself. Well, one, because his skating, I love it's smooth and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like every time I would just follow him, I'd be like, wow. And then just because of him off the board, he seems like a really chill, cool, patient dude. So I feel like he'd be easy to work with.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just be like a really smooth experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
he's real professional. You could tell he's a humble dude.
Professionalism he carries with him.
And then he can treat you like he's just hanging with a homie.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. Yeah.
Okay, I got another one. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Load it on me.
Hold on.
At least there's a question machine today.
Travel with any DJ, who would you be around the world?
If I can travel with any DJ?
Yeah, to take photos for him.
Tour with a
DJ. Tour.
I would have to say
that's really good.
Tiesto.
Tiesto?
Yeah, Tiesto.
Tiesto's dope.
Yeah, he's an all around, like, he's known out of EDM.
And you're there to take photos of him.
Yep.
Dope.
And I know he's doing shows all around the world, so for sure I'd want to travel.
Say, you never know, man. Keep them dreams alive. Let me tell you.
Yes,
You
sir.
never know. You might be a fan of where the Locals Sk8 be like, all right, I want that guy.
Yeah, right? I'm going to get a DM from Tiesto one day, like, wait, what?
Yep.
Blue check mark. Wait, this is him.
Yeah. He's going to be like, I want to skate your park.
For real. come Memo guest video.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Or DJ there.
You know right? Just have him on the set for an event or something.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. Memo Game of Skate. Tiesto on the
You would have to charge for that one because think of the things you could fund for the park.
Here we go. Everybody's trying to get money.
to improve the park or add on to it.
All right. Let everybody know where they can find you at. All your Instagram tags again.
Yeah. All right. Get ready for the list, y'all.
Let's go.
We're gonna start off with me, the nigga Chris. That's my personal account.
Okay.
Then we go to Memo Locals, MEMO LOCALS, Memo Locals. Then we go to Milo, which is It's the Frenchie Milo, ITS, and then the Frenchie Milo. My photography account, the photographer Chris.
Yes.
And then
your
the
YouTube
food one.
Oh, okay. Oh, your food.
Yeah, the food one. Sorry, I got a whole list.
Go. Let's go.
The food one is I Can't Believe It's Not Junk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dope. And then your YouTube channel.
Azusa Locals.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. And I want to thank everybody again, man. I want to thank you for stopping by and sharing your story with everybody. It's been cool. I want to definitely go check out this Azusa Park for sure, man.
Yeah. It's
and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, I want to thank my crew behind the scenes, Zombie Wolf and Listo Ass Fool. And shout out to the homie in the house, Gilly Nugs. Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to hit that all notification button so you know when we're here. Leave us a comment. It helps with the algorithm, please. It gets us to the top of the list and lets everybody know what we're doing out here. Until next time, I am OG Sk8. Peace.